Greetings, and thank you for your interest in the athlete profiling service at Intermountain Health in Park City. I'm Josh Bullock, and I'm an exercise physiologist at Intermountain Health in Park City, and we are really excited about our new athlete profiling that previously is probably only available to elite level athletes at the high level collegiate professional settings. And I imagine the first question you want to know is, well, why is athlete profiling important and what can it do for me? The short answer is every athlete moves differently and that difference matters. So our athlete profiling service helps decode how you generate force, express power, and move efficiently. So whether you're recovering from an injury, maybe you're chasing a personal best or trying to make the team, profiling gives you a performance blueprint. Think of it like this. A traditional approach might employ a ready, shoot, aim, endeavor. But this approach with having an athlete profile gives you a ready, aim, shoot approach. So you essentially are targeting the performance traits that you might need to augment to enhance your performance. So why does having a target matter, and how do we establish that target? Well, when we have you test and we generate numbers, those aren't just numbers. Those measures should guide your training, your rehab, and your game day readiness. We can spot strengths to build on, maybe we spot gaps to fix, and we can do both of those things long before they show up as maybe a missed play or an injury. The long and short of it is this: better data means smarter training, and smarter training yields better results. The tests included in your athlete profile include the isometric mid-thigh pull, the counter-movement jump, and the squat jump. The isometric mid-thigh pull is a test of your raw strength capability. Think of this as identifying how many horsepower are in your engine. The counter-movement jump is a test of your springs. How much bounce do you have? And finally, the squat jump is a test of your speed from 0 to 60. So how much time does it take for you to get from 0 to 60 miles an hour? Finally, we're going to take a number of growth and development metrics, such as your height, your weight, your torso height, and your limb length. That's going to allow us to establish your peak height velocity so that we can design training based around your maturational and biological age, ensuring that your training matches your developmental stage. The next most important element that we're going to provide that is very unique is athletic indexing. Athletic indexing adjusts your physical performance measures relative to your body size. It's difficult to determine whether or not you're improving if your jump height stays the same, but you gained or lost weight. Our athletic indexing helps decipher that convoluted information. Once we've established some of your performance measures, we want to translate that into athletic performance. In other words, our data should yield smarter training, and that smarter training, more targeted training, should yield a better result. Again, these aren't just numbers. They're there to guide your training, rehab, and game day readiness. We want to spot those gaps so that you can be at your best and not miss time because of injury or some other situation. For you coaches and parents, our athlete profile is more than just a test day. It's an evidence-based tool to help you support the athletes you care about. Our report's practical, it's visual, and it's easy to understand. You'll receive a PDF copy of the report immediately upon completion of your test. The results will be reviewed with you by one of our exercise physiologists, and you'll be able to walk through each of those results and help apply them immediately to your training decisions. Broadly, our profiling supports every athlete's journey, from youth to elite, return to play, and peak performance. It's not just about testing, it's about seeing the full picture of the athlete during every stage, from the earliest stages of development to the latest, from the earliest stages of performance to the most elite. Our profiling gives you a targeted training strategy for each phase of your athletic journey. If you're ready to train smarter, not just harder, I encourage you to reach out and schedule your athlete profile at the Park City Sports Performance Lab. To do so, you can feel free to pause this video, scan the QR code on your screen. Just remember, athlete profiling isn't the finish line. It's the starting point for targeted, high-impact coaching and training interventions. Once we understand how you produce force, where you're strong, and where you're limited, we can tailor your training with precision. It lets our sports performance coaches move beyond generic plans and design programming that's individualized, evidence-based, and aligned with your specific goals, whether that's jumping higher, maybe cutting quicker, or returning stronger after an injury.